I apologise about the background again. I was thinking about this the other day when I did my other parts video. I need some sort of banners or something. I need to clean all this up so whenever I do little videos in here it actually looks half decent. So I do apologise for the setting in the background. But I'm quickly going to talk about a few bits I've got today. We're going to go out to the car as well, and I'll sort of talk through the bits when we get out there. But it's quite exciting, some of it. I say excited, a little bit more nerve-wracking than anything else. But we're going to start small, then we're going to work our way up just like we did the other day. So new parts video and sort of new quarantine purchases that I've been making. First of all, the tiniest is the amp fuse, is the fuses, sorry. These fuses are for the plug that I took out from the acoustic valve where I did my cold air feed, so I needed one of those just so it didn't throw up a warning code. So I've just got one of them, and I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same for the airbag as well, so if I ever need to get rid of the airbag I will make sure I keep it somewhere. The second one, if you are, I know I get a lot of new car people to the channel. I get a lot of young car people as well that are first starting out with their sort of 1.2 Clios and stuff like that as well. But just to quickly run by this, is I bought myself some more copper grease. If you don't know what copper grease is, you need it pretty much if you're a car fan. Just get one, just because when you take bolts out, going from metal to metal, just use copper grease. That's just the only tip I can give to you. Put a little bit of copper grease on the thread and it will be so much easier the next time you get back out, especially with Clios, and their bolts are a joke. So when you put the bolts back in, they're nice and easy to get back out with copper grease. Next one, I don't know which one we're going to go with next, but this is quite a big deal. I don't want to install this until after the MOT, until after I've driven it a little bit, because I want to see and reference the difference between it. Obviously I've come from the 197 where the gear stick is nice and stiff and all the gear changes are perfect, but it is the dog bone mount. Second hand, so it's already installed, which is perfect, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to have to cut out or burn out or whatever you have to do with the other old mount, like I did with my exhaust mounts for example. I just wanted to buy one already fitted, and it was a little bit cheaper as well, which is perfect. But yes, a purple Powerflex dog bone mount for underneath, which is hopefully going to stiffen up the gear changes and sort of get rid of that slack that's in the gear stick. You're going to put into gear and it's going to feel like, yeah, a little bit better rather than just flopping around in there. That is a dog bone mount. Like I said, I don't want to fit that after the MOT, after I've driven it for say a month or so. Then I'm going to install that, and then I can do a bit of a comparison of what the car was like before and what the car was like afterwards, and then sort of talk to you guys about it as well. I know apparently that it's a game changer. I already got told this recently when I've been getting more involved with the car and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to find out what the dog bone mount will, well, sort of how much it improves, because it's not exactly an expensive mod. It's an easy one to fit as well. You take the 2 bolts out the old one, and I've obviously got the dog bone here, so it's a straight replacement, and then put those 2 bolts back in. There's no massive fiddling, hopefully, maybe famous last words, but no massive fiddling, and it should go in nice and fast and easy. So let's hope for that. Anyway, I have considered and decided that I'm going to be painting my alloys, my Team Dynamics 1.2 Pro Race ones, that is, not the old ones behind me here. We are painting those ones. So obviously at the moment they're silver. I say they're silver, they're like a silver, light grey, weird colour. I think they've been spray painted before. Quite a similar job to this with spray cans, I think, as well, because it's peeling away in a few places. And obviously it isn't the best. The most professional job like this as well, it's probably best to get them sort of sandblasted and put right back and done professionally. But while we're in quarantine, I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. It cost me about 40 quid in paint, maybe a little bit more. And yeah, we're just going to give it a go and see and try my best. Obviously if it's rubbish, I will send it off and get it spray painted by someone else for, I don't know how much it is, 60 quid a wheel, 75 quid a wheel, something like that. But we're going to try it myself first of all. So the paint that I've got, first of all, is an etch primer. Everybody says on reviews that this is half decent, so I got it, pretty much, just to help out with the priming. And the paint I've gone for, if you're not following me on Instagram, you would not have seen this, but I put a story out ages ago asking people whether it's a good idea or not, and 76%, I'm pretty sure it was, said that it was a good idea to go for that colour. So I've gone with anthracite. I feel like silver is a good colour on a black car if it's nice and clean, which is what I would have liked to have done, but also I would have liked the standard badges back, so I'd still have a chrome badge on the back and on the front, and I'd like the silver bullets on the side, and then it would all link to the wheels a little bit better. I've always wanted anthracite, similar to my standard wheels, but not scratched to hell. But I've always wanted anthracite wheels, and I do think they look quite good on a black car, so we're going with that. Well, this is obviously going to give you a massive insight to what it looks like, but that is going to be the colour. So, hopefully, it makes it look cool. I think anthracite is quite a safe colour. So let's just pray for my spraying ability. Anthracite paint we're going for. I've got 2 cans. I'm hoping this is enough for 4 wheels. On there they were saying that 1 can was enough to do 2.5 wheels of about 16-inch, someone said, so they had to get another can for the other one, which was quite handy actually, because I got 15-inch wheels, so hopefully these 2 will be by far enough to get, I'm pretty sure it's about 3 or 4 coats I need to do. But I've ordered loads of sandpaper as well, because I haven't got the correct sandpaper, so that's another thing that's coming, for all the sanding, brake cleaning in between, painting and praying. Show you guys sort of what that sort of anthracite is looking like. I know there's wheel and trim for alloy paint, but I tried it on this spare Renault badge that I have, and that's sort of the... This is only 1 coat though, so there's a little bit of spark to it. It's got grey primer underneath as well, but that's sort of the colour that we're looking at. I also found this badge as well. I don't know if Reese watches my videos anymore, but this is one that I did ages ago. I have actually dripped a little bit of super glue all over it as well and dented it, but this was my ingenious idea a while back, and the lines up the best all the way around as well. But I think it looks pretty cool. With red accents all over the car, it might look half decent. I might just sand it back, spray the inside black and just have a red line running across like that, but I have 2 spare badges to play with, so I'm going to paint this one anthracite anyway, because I want to see what it looks like in comparison to the wheels, so I only need to do a few coats, and it's not going to use a lot of paint, but yeah, that's just to sort of, just to show you guys. That's quite exciting, but I'm also looking into painting the calipers myself. I only want to do a basic job, maybe with a brush. I've seen it on another channel earlier because I was looking it up. You can sand them obviously right back down, mask it all up, spray paint it, but I think just for now I'm just going to get some red paint in a pot and brush it on, just to make them red and stand out a little bit more, just for the moment while we're in lockdown still. So what we're going to do now, we're going to pop out to the car and I'm going to show you the alloys and what sort of condition they're in close up. Alright, so first of all, my car is looking like an absolute joke. It is absolutely covered in everything from a tree, linked to a bird and a tree, unfortunately from that one up there. So if we look at the wheels a bit closer, one, I want to see if I can get a new centrepiece for these centre caps. The centre caps are quite expensive. I looked on eBay and online, they're about £10 each, and I'm not keen on that considering I've got them anyway, so I might see if I can find something to replace the centre. I know that Dope Graphics on Instagram seem to do a lot of covers, so I might be able to pick that sticker out of there and replace it with one of those stickers if he does them a bit cheaper, but we will see. This here, for example, around the bolt and stuff like that, it's all peeling off and it's all coming out. I don't know if it was painted black before underneath, but that seems to be the colour that's coming through. Here it looks quite cool because it's sort of following the writing, but that's quite inconsistent over all the wheels, so yes, I think it's all just peeling away. So I need to get these off, I need to get the old wheels on, and then we're going to clean it. And the last point is, as soon as I get these wheels back on after painting, I want to do something about that back wheel arch. Obviously the wheels aren't poking out as much, so hopefully I should be able to go a little bit lower, because this front sits quite nice. It's about maybe an inch off the arch. Seems to sit nicely throughout the whole arch line, whereas this one is about 2-3 inches up. So I need to sort that out really, but I am happy with the way they look because they're not in horrendous condition, and the wheels do match that Renault sticker, so that's going to have to go, and I might get one of those RS182 stickers on there to sort that out. But other than that, hopefully it should be an easy enough job. One thing I've just noticed is with the weights, should I take these off, sand it all up, paint the wheel, and have to take the wheels somewhere and get them balanced technically, or should I leave the weights on, spray over the weights? Because not that I've ever really paid attention, but do they take the weights off every single time they balance the wheel to put new weights on, or do they just add on to that? Because obviously if they just add on, I can just paint over that weight there and not ever worry again. But if I'm going to do a half decent job and spray it properly and they pop those weights off and it's black underneath, it's not going to look very good. But yeah, that's a question for you guys, if you could help me out with that. And lastly, I don't know if the car's open, but if you are not here for the midweek video, feel free to check it out and give it a like and all that jazz. I am so happy with that. I'm sure some of you guys have already seen this, but I'm well happy with that. A few people have questioned me about this carbon and where I've got it wrapped. It is actually real carbon, not to gloat. But that's it really. Other parts that I've been sort of looking at to order to come, brake caliper paint. I'm pretty set now. I think I'm just going to do a basic job. I know that probably sounds quite bad. I'm just going to get my wire brush, clean it right up, sort of half decent. Clean it with a brake cleaner. Make sure it's all, obviously, all dust is gone and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to paint it with caliper paint with a brush. That might hurt some of your guys' feelings, but I feel like it's not worth sanding them down and making all that effort to then use a spray can, because then I'd be worried that I'd spray paint all over, because you'd have to mask everything up. Whereas a paintbrush, if you're careful, you technically shouldn't get it on anything. So let me know whether you think that's a good idea as well or not. But I want to paint the calipers, you probably guessed it, red, and make them stand out a little bit more to add to the other features of the car. And then I'd be doing stuff to the bullets and stuff like that to add a little bit more accent to the outside of the car. For the back, I still want to remove the back bench. I feel like that's something I want to do, just for a little bit, so I might order a mat. I've spoke to the company about them, and they said they'd give me a little bit of money off if I advertised it on my channel, which was very kind of them. So I should be able to get a rear boot mat for about 30 quid, whereas normally I think they're about either high 30s or 40 quid. So a little bit of discount, which is nice, so I might just do that. And obviously if I don't like it, and if I don't keep it, I'll be able to sell it for 35 quid or 30 quid and just get my money back. So I don't think there's too much of a difficulty in that, but I'm pretty sure I'll just get a black mat with black stitching around the outside, because they do black mats with red stitching and stuff like that, but I'm not really fussed on that. It's just going to be all dead space back there. I know this is a slightly different video for a Sunday night, and I apologise, but I haven't really got time to do the wheel taking off, sanding and painting, considering I haven't got all the stuff yet. But that's the job for next weekend. I don't know if I'm going to have a video out on Wednesday. I might do a halfway through video, depending on how long the wheels take me, but it might only be one video next week. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody as always for supporting on that last video. I still got loads of likes again, and it makes me happy. I keep getting the odd dislike, which is a bit annoying, but the 60 likes overwhelms that completely. So I just want to say again thank you, as I do in every video. You guys are here watching, supporting me, and I'm now getting a little bit of money out of it, which is amazing. So yeah, let me know if there's any mods you want me to do. Like I said, I might do a few how-tos, because there's still basic stuff that people don't know how to remove or how to do certain things. I said it at the start of the video, but there's a few how-tos that I might do, and any suggestions from you guys, I will try my best to help. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in as always. If you wouldn't mind scrolling down and liking and commenting as you always do, and I'll get back to you guys each one by one as soon as I can. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Wish me luck with the wheels. That'll probably be the next video. Catch you next time.